Piece here in a moment. Hello everybody and welcome to Dumb Money Online. My name is MJ and I'm going to talk about the article that just came out on CoinDesk regarding the SEC and the OCC, which is the Office of the Comptroller of Currency. So what they've done is they've issued some guidance with respect to stable coins, and the article goes on to pretty much say that, basically people who had stable coins. So in other words, if you had, a bunch of Bitcoin and you were basically in an unclear regulatory environment is what the article says. And basically, now with the way the economy is moving and, how everything is going, I call it the devil themselves, they're moving fast to get this stuff approved and get the economy going. So what they did was they released a letter, and that letter is guidance for U.S. banks to basically give the go-ahead to start working with, people, whether it's, an individual or an organization that wants to, do business in stablecoins, or they have, Bitcoin. So what does it say? Okay, so basically what it does is it details how the banks should handle, reserves like this, specifically ones that are backed by currency. And so they pretty much gave them more leeway or more room to operate within those, within a really limited guidance right now. But it just opens up the door. I call it the pot calling the kettle black because, they've been ripping us off for years. And I'm not talking about the banks, but the Fed and, in even some banks. And I did a podcast last night on here where I talked about how, there was a story that came out which detailed how they found trillions of dollars that was, basically Ponzi schemes and all this other stuff that was happening at U.S. banks. And now we are getting more guidance and so anyway, I think it's kind of funny, but the letter basically it clarifies a couple of things which I think are interesting in the article, which is that if you have a hosted wallet, meaning a wallet that's controlled by a third party or somebody else, not yourself, then there's a little bit of flexibility there. If it's controlled by the individual or the person who owns the crypto, then there wasn't anything mentioned there. So in other words, as long as they have their fingers on it and they have their hands on it and they can rob from the cookie jar, then it's okay. And that's really what I read from it. But SEC's response, basically the article says that certain stablecoins might not be securities under federal law. So if you were wondering about that, they went ahead and said might not be. It doesn't mean that they have no chance, but at this current time, they haven't made a decision on it. And they've advised issuers to work with the agency and legal counsel to ensure this is the case. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. I know that, we'll see how the market moves. Right now, it is, it's pretty early. Well, it's the middle of the day here in Honolulu. It's almost 4:00. And right now, Bitcoin's trading at just under 10,500 at 10,432. I appreciate you coming on here and watching. We're going to get it to a regular schedule and deliver some more news and some guides here at Dumb Money. You can catch us here at Dumb Money live on Twitch. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.